Alrighty, so the first shade that I'm using is Betrayal, and I'm using that all over my lid, blowing it out as much as I can as a transition color. Then to start deepening, after you blow out and use that transition color, which is Betrayal, to start deepening our halo eye and giving it some depth, I'm gonna go into the shade Snitch. And I'm just gonna put that on the inner and outer corners of our eye using a more tapered, fluffy blending brush. Like so, like that. And then next I'm gonna go into our main like center lid color, and I'm gonna use the color Revenge and just pop that right in the center part of that eye, going through and just blending and making sure all the colors overlay properly, and like so, like that. I also took a little bit of Legacy from this palette and placed it right on top in the center to give even more of an effect.
This is the full face completed. I already put my lashes on, did my bottom lash line. So the eyes are pretty much done, right? But I just wanted to show you how versatile this palette could be. First of all, ColouredRaine. This, y'all did that. Y'all did that. This is such a pretty eye. If you guys hear that noise, it literally is the wind howling against my window. Like, it is the weirdest thing right now. But anyway, so I'm gonna take this color that I put like dead center in our halo eye. I think it's called Legacy. Yes, I'm gonna take Legacy on my little brush here. And this mirror on this palette is also very, very, very good. So I'm gonna dab that on there like so, and I wanna wet it because I'm gonna pop this in our inner tear duct. But I just wanted to come on here and kind of finish out this tutorial with you guys using this palette as my blush and highlighter. So yes, but I wanted to finish off the eyes as well. So I'm gonna pop this right, oh my God. That's it. Oh, it's not even being picked up good enough. Hold on, let me turn down the light, see if I can get it for you. Yes, okay, do you guys see how pretty that color is? I feel like with my light up all the way, you guys can't really tell. I'm gonna kind of leave it like that. I'm not gonna turn it up too bright. I'm gonna leave it right about there. Betrayal, which we used in our, like as our transition color, and I wanna use that as blush. So got my little tapered blush brush, and lightly, because I already know that this is gonna be pigmented. It was pigmented when I put it on my eyes, so I can only imagine. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hell, can I see it? Let's see. Okay, there it is. It's subtle, but I like that. There it is. There it is. I just had the smallest, like literally the smallest amount to my nose. Okay, so I was thinking about using Legacy as my highlighter, but after putting it in my inner tear duct and seeing how purple that is, nah. I think I'm gonna go with Revenge, which is this middle color, which I also used on my lid. Let's swatch it and see, make sure I'm not tripping. So that's that color there. Can y'all see that? That's pretty. It's like a gold, it's like a rose goldish color. It's coming off real pink on camera, but in real life, it's not that pink. So I think we'll do that one. I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna try it and see, okay? Well, first, let me try it on that. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. That is pigmented. Jesus, I look like Rudolph. That is pigmented, baby. You don't need a lot. Like, whew. I'm barely touching my face because I'm scared. Can y'all see that? It's beautiful, but honey, ColouredRaine ain't out here playing with y'all. All right, I was trying to figure out what lip I wanted to do, and I think I got it, guys. So first I'm gonna lightly line my lip with black liner. lightly. Okay, and to keep with the theme of Colored Raine, I'm going to use Colored Raine's liquid lipstick in Roulette. Trying to hold the bottle and pick this palette back up, not a good idea. Ooh, that's such a pretty color. That is such a pretty color. Jesus. Jesus. Okay. So I wanted to take this look up a notch. I didn't want to just stop here. So I'm actually going to take, I'm gonna do it on a brush I don't care too much about. This like fluffy fake blender brush I got from like Amazon. I'm gonna take Legacy, which is that shade that we use in our inner tear duct. And I'm gonna pop this all on this lip. Are you serious? Ah. That's pretty. Part of me is wondering if I should left it matte. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but part of me is like, should I have left it matte? I feel like this made it look kind of gothic. Maybe I'm overthinking things. Let's see. What do y'all think? Y'all think this was a good idea? At first I thought it was very pretty, and I still kind of do, but I'm just looking at it on camera and seeing how it registered. Let's see if we throw some gloss on it, if it's doing too much. If it is, we'll take it off and we'll just start over. Oh no, that was a good idea. That was a good idea. When in doubt, put some gloss on it and it will bring it back to life. Yeah, that gave it a little bit something more. Yeah. When in doubt, put some gloss on it. Yeah, that's pretty. That was a good idea. That was a good idea. So I'm gonna let my hair down and just show you guys the final look. The final look. Alrighty guys, so here is the final look. Y'all. Honey. Colored Raine. Colored Raine, I'm talking to you. Thank you. This palette, the Power Palette, is everything. And I remember when I first saw it, like, I just knew. I knew it was gonna be some like boss assness. And that's exactly what it is. It is such pretty colors. The colors are so pigmented. They blend so well. Like, I don't want to speak too soon because I mean 2020, we're only halfway through. Don't remind me. However, this thus far has been one of the best makeup palettes, eyeshadow palettes that I've tried this year. Like, it is. I highly suggest. I bought this palette myself. It was like 14 bucks. I highly suggest you do the same. If you're a makeup artist, makeup enthusiast, if you want a good palette, treat yourself. This bad boy, I think it was originally 20 something. It is like 14 bucks right now. And I told myself, if I saw it again at that price, that I was going to get it. I highly suggest. $14 is what? A meal at what? Subway? That's not even that's food. That's like money for food. 14 bucks ain't nothing. I would highly suggest you getting it. I really would. Like, Colored Raine, you didn't have to smack us like this. You didn't. You just didn't have to you didn't have to smack us like this. I use this palette not only on my eyes, I also use it as blush. I use some shadows as highlight. If you can see here on my chest, I use some shadows as highlight. I just played with it and it was such a fun, in my opinion, very unique palette. Yes, like, my only con that I would have to say about the palette, first, pros. Pros is I love this big mirror that is provided with the palette. Like, for 14 bucks, a palette that's well constructed with a mirror. Come on now, come on. Also too, the colors of course are absolutely beautiful. That's another pro of mine. The packaging, I'm a sucker for packaging. The packaging is beautiful. A con that I have, these two shades right here that I use, Legacy and Revenge, because they're softer, more duochrome shades, they kind of like are getting everywhere on the palette and kind of making the palette dirty. That's just my little OCD, but it's not that big of a deal. Another con that I would have to say, I wish we had one more color in here that was just like a super dark eggplant purple, almost black, but not black. I think that would have been perfect in here. That's the only shade that this palette is missing, like a super dark, almost kind of like any of my MAC artists or MAC lovers out there, almost like a shadowy lady color in here. And I think that this would have been perfect, a 10 out of 10. I'm giving it though a 9 out of 10. But this definitely would have been a 10 out of a 10 if it had that dark color in there. Like, But that's just my humble opinion. I'll be playing with it a little bit more and trying more, looks and things like that. I'm always so excited when I get to support a Black owned brand, and that means the world to me. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people, or a lot of other African American, Black, African descended, melanated YouTubers on here are always very excited to support Black owned brands. So Colored Raine, I love your stuff. Your palette is boss. This is my first palette of yours, boss ass. I've been loving your lip stuff. Like, let's not even talk about that. So very great brand, and I will continue to support because I love everything that they're standing for and doing. So that was my small little review on the Colored Raine Power Palette. This is your girl Jessica, aka Makeup My Passion. Go ahead, subscribe if you want to. You know you do though. You know you do. Like this video, comment, and let me know what you guys want to see next. Share with your friends and family. And until the next one, bye y'all.